There's a surprise pitcher looking to make the starting rotation for the Chicago White Sox. Plus, we all know who the good guys are going to be selecting number one overall come July. But do you know where and when to watch him in a couple of weeks? We'll be discussing that plus more right after the intro.
Welcome to Chicago White Sox Central, your number one place for all Sox news and content.
Good morning, Chicago White Sox fans. Welcome to another episode of Chicago White Sox Central. I'm your host here, Big Kev, holding it down for the South Side. Y'all already know how to hit me up at Big Kev from the side, Big Kev from DCHI, or Sox Central Pod over on X, shywhitesoxcentral@gmail.com. And of course, like, comment, share, and follow. Hit that notification bell and kick it with us this season, man. Spring training is right around the corner. You will be seeing us do some live calls, some crosstown conversations with the North Siders with the Cubs, and a bunch of other things. So it's going to be a fun season. Appreciate everybody who's new to the channel, liking and subscribing, man. We appreciate you guys for real, for real. So we're going to get right into the content, man. I can't help myself. I know I should temper expectations, but with all the activities these past few weeks, or even the past few months, if you want to talk about the Mooney trade, Mooney signing, it's hard to not to be excited about the Chicago White Sox. In a few years that I've been doing this, thanks to the powers that be, some of y'all might not know that we've had several Chicago White Sox Central pages, but that's neither here nor there. In a few years that I've been running Chicago White Sox Central, they've been historically bad. Now it seems Chris Getz, Will Venable, and the rest of these guys finally want to put a palatable product on the field this spring, summer, and fall, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So far, the Chicago White Sox have, at least on paper, improved their bullpen, first base, the outfield, and not to mention the expected steps forward for all the positional players who were called up last season: the Kyle Tills, the Colson Montgomery, so on and so forth, Chase Mydra. One area of concern that remains, though, is the starting pitching rotation. We know Shane Smith, Davis Martin, Anthony Kay, they're probably going to be the three main starters, maybe Sean Burke as well. And eventually, Noah Schultz and Hagen Smith are going to be called up to join the team this season. But headed into spring training, a surprising name has emerged as a potential starter. According to the White Sox skipper, Will Venable, who joined Mully and Hall on 104.3 to score, Mike Vasil will begin spring training as a candidate to earn a starting rotation spot. At just the age of 25, last season as a rookie, Mike Vasil did not disappoint. He was one of the few bright spots to come out of the White Sox bullpen. He came to the squad as a waiver claim back in late March and stayed with the team all season as a Rule 5 acquisition. He went on to become the most consistent reliever out of the bullpen. He went 5-3 with 101 innings pitched, a 2.50 ERA, 82 strikeouts. That's 7.3 strikeouts per 9 innings and a 1.25 whip. He was Venable's utility guy out of the bullpen and even started 3 games and recorded 4 saves. Before becoming to the White Sox, he started in college at University of Virginia, and he also started in the minors for the New York Mets. So being a starter, he's no stranger to the position. Now, as I said before, Smith, Martin, and Kay will likely be locks as starters, but Sean Burke, he's going to be fighting for a position, a rotation spot, as well as Jonathan Cannon. However, with added depth to the bullpen with Sean Newcomb, Jordan Hicks, Sir Anthony Dominguez, plus Grant Taylor, maybe Mike Vasil can prove he's a starter throughout spring training and crack the starting rotation. But I don't know. Let us know what you think in the comments. Can Vasil build off his solid rookie season and become a starting pitcher for the White Sox this year? Let us know what y'all think, man. Now, moving on. Listen, it sucks to say this, but with 300 plus losses in the last 3 seasons, we'd be hard pressed to find a silver lining in all of that, you know. However, the Chicago White Sox worked very hard, harder than they needed to, honestly, to obtain the number one overall pick in this year's upcoming draft. Everyone and their grandma know who the White Sox are drafting. It's going to be uh, number one overall Roch Cholowski out of UCLA. I mean, listen, White Sox are already loaded at shortstop, right? Colson Montgomery is looking to become one of the faces of the franchise after a stellar rookie season. Billy Carlson and Caleb Bonham are prospects who are considered to be top 100 according to many, many scouts. But it stands to reason that one of these guys gonna have to change their position because Roch Cholowski is coming to the South Side. And it's gonna be sooner than you think. He's 21, so he's gonna be an older farm system player to come to the team anyway. He didn't get drafted out of high school, so he'll probably be here sooner than we think. He's gonna be 21 in July. He's 6'2", 195 pounds, and he's considered by Baseball America to be one of the best shortstop prospects in years. I mean, the kid slashed 333, 446, and 618 with 31 homers and 31 doubles in 2 years at UCLA. What impressed me the most watching his highlights wasn't his hitting or his power, although he has plenty of that because I witnessed him hit multiple grand slams last season. It was his defense. Cholowski is a plus defender at the shortstop position. He gobbles up ground balls, makes difficult plays look easy, and he's even willing to hustle and make over the shoulder catches to rob opponents of base hits or doubles or whatever. Don't be surprised if he's ready to go in 2027. And if you're not intrigued yet, just hit up YouTube and check out his college highlights. Or you could catch him and the number one ranked UCLA Bruins in action February 27th versus Tennessee, February 28th versus Texas A&M, and I know Braden Montgomery going to be checking that one out, and March 1st versus Mississippi State. All three games will be streaming on Flow College, FLO College, Flow Baseball, and the Flow Sports app. So if you want to check out Roch Cholowski before he comes to the Chicago White Sox, just check him out in the next couple of weeks or throughout college baseball season. So the White Sox will be drafting him number one overall, but will you be watching UCLA before he comes here? Let us know in the comments what you think. Should you even be paying attention to him, even though you know he's the consensus number one overall? I know I'll be watching and definitely doing episodes on his efforts throughout the next couple of weeks. So y'all know what it is, man. It's Big Kev holding it down for the South Side. Listen, you know you can follow me at Big Kev from the Shy, Sox Central Pod, Shy Y Sox Central at gmail.com. But don't forget to follow the rest of the Chi-Town Sports Central family. Just type in your favorite Chicago sports team, put the word Central behind it, and you will find one of us, as well as NBA Central. A lot of trades happening with the Chicago Bulls and the rest of the NBA. Trade deadline is tomorrow, so definitely hit us up on NBA Central. NFL Central, a lot of coaches on the move. All 10 coaches' positions have been filled. Well, the 10th one will be filled after the Super Bowl. I think the Seattle offensive coordinator is going to be going to Vegas, I believe. And then listen, we appreciate the love and support that you guys give us over here, man. Keep liking, keep following, keep sharing. Let us know what you guys think about today's content. Can Mike Vasil become a starting pitcher? Will you be watching Roch Cholowski play his final college season for UCLA? It's your boy Big Kev holding it down for the Chi-Town. I say that on another channel. Holding it down for the South Side. And we're going to holler at you guys next time. Peace.
This has been a presentation of